Original reaction. This is riding in the disaster zones from LA wildfires. Footage by General John Hicks. Oh my god, the recent LA fires. I mean, you hear about LA fires all the times, right? So I'm like, this is gonna be just like another, but this turned out to be the worst one yet. And this is start of the year, right? It's like the first month, first half of the first month, and this started. This is insane. Like, can there be any worse time, right? This is how the year started for people in LA, right? And it's just getting bad and bad, right? Like military is joining in. Yeah, all the like foreign countries, like people are sending, help of, like to extinguish the fire and things. This is insane, man, right? Like you hear about news from the world, like wars popping up. Now, California fires popping up. Like past 10 years have been intensified. So I haven't watched this footage, but I can kind of imagine. Obviously, we'll see it in the video. The level of panic, right? Because I'm living here in my city. And if I were to think like, wait a minute, there's a panic out there. There's like smoke everywhere, right? Then there is like panic on the road. Firefighter ambulances. Everybody's just running around. People are actually afraid that things are catching fire. You see fire in the distance all the time. This is apocalyptic. This is like start of a zombie movie level shit, right? The smoke rises so much that it just like changes the color of the sky. And this is in LA, first world country and the first world city, right? Like LA is insanely rich. America is insanely rich, and amongst America, LA is insanely rich. And this is happening in LA. Like I know it's natural disaster, right? I mean, how are you gonna stop that? Doesn't matter where you are. But thinking like this and thinking that level of panic is on the road, where look at that, you can see the photo where things are just on fire. I saw a photo of like before and after, like how it was like, like green suburb type thing, and the next photo, everything was just burnt out. What is this, war zone? This is insane, man. California fire is insane, right? This is one of the things where scientists eventually have to like do something, right? Because LA has budget, LA has money, LA can pour money into like research and any kind of solution, right? It's all about finding the solution. People need to stop this. It's ridiculous. It's going to be really hard to live in LA if things like this just happens. That's what it.
My God. Straight scenes of the apocalypse, man. That's another gas line. Jesus Christ, man. So much stuff in the air. Look at that, man. Stuff burning everywhere. Another huge boom.
I remember a clip of long ago when people were driving through fires. And there was like a dashboard footage, and there was panicky. Like you can feel the panic. You can start panicking if you're like watching that. Like what the fuck? You can feel the panic in the car. You can feel like fires are spreading on the tarmac, and it's just like everything's on fire all around. And this is more intense than even that. Like, man, it's like, I hope people are safe. This is ridiculous.
Folks, how are we doing? Welcome. This is the first video of the new year. Today is January 8th, 2025. California is currently in a state of emergency. If you haven't seen the news, there are 3 major wildfires at this time in California, and there's probably more breaking out as we speak. The National Guard is currently en route to Los Angeles at this time. Right now, we're in Pasadena, California, at the southern edge of the Eaton Canyon fire. There's 2 other locations where there's massive fires. There's one in Pacific Palisades. There's one in Silmar. Very hard to breathe out here. It's a very apocalyptic scene. Sky is orange. There's ash floating through the air. I gotta wear masks today because you can literally...
That is stupendous. There is ash in the atmosphere. Sky is changing color. And why 3? Like some idiot went camping and like started a fire. Three different instances. How did that happen? What is the cause behind this?
Barely breathe just standing here regularly. It's like smoking chain cigarettes or something. It's terrible. To be quite honest, it kind of seems like business as usual out here. There's people driving around, there's people walking around. About 5 minutes north, everything's sealed off. So I honestly don't know how much we're gonna see, but we're gonna try and do our best. So stay tuned, let's see what happens. Our steed for today is the Ultra Bee, the most well-suited bike for an adventure like this. Other than that, pray for me. Let's see what's going on. I don't know how far we'll make it, but let's find out.
Oh, there we go.
Jesus. That Corvette's parked in front. Still embers just blowing. So those embers, you see how there's little bits of smoke coming out? That's what causes the big fires when the wind picks up. It just takes a couple of those little baby embers to go down anywhere else. Jesus. Look at that, man. House totally burnt to a crisp. Still burning. I mean, I'm sure fire department is spread thin. You can feel the heat from this. It feels like it's picking up, honestly. Other house right across the street. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Still burning.
Your house being under threat is one of the worst things you can experience, because the whole concept of safe house you play in video game and everything, that's the human psychology. It's your house, it's your safe house. That's the one thing you tether to. Knowing that your house is going to be under fire, you have to evacuate, run, then you see your house in fire, in flames. This is just insane. And especially in LA, where like everything's so costly, right? Like there goes your fire. Does insurance cover this? Because natural phenomena, does this count as natural phenomena? I don't even know, man.
Utter chaos out here. Good Lord. Wow, this is truly apocalyptic.
Look at the sun, man. There's a red hue, implying it's, like cutting through smoke. So that's all fucking smoke there. That is so fucked up. Seeing that sun just gives me like an image of what must it be like, because cameras can capture like perfectly. iPhone, his GoPro, whatever he has, it's not gonna capture this perfect feeling. It always adjusts things. Based on the sun, I can think like, holy shit, that must be heavy.
Jesus, man, the destruction in this area is unbelievable. Look at this, just overnight. Still burning, man. Wow.
Only chimney left.
Luckily, there's zero wind.
This is scenes from Fallout. God damn it. I remember playing Fallout 3 and like walking into a house where there's only chimney and everything, wall and everything has collapsed. This is fucked up.
And in this area currently, so there's no, there's probably no risk of the fire, starting back up, but this is just truly haunting, man. Memories, people's possessions just gone. Fire is still spreading down there. You can see the fires are still going, just still spreading. Jeez. Hey brother, are you from this area?
Yeah, I live right down the street, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
This I've never seen anything like this.
On Telaria Sauron, what's that?
Oh, this is a Sauron Ultra B.
Yeah. I've always got one, but I'm afraid of gonna get impounded, brother.
It's a little more strict over here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You write down then to...
No. Yeah.
What's with the scooter though? Like, I get it, but this is as LA as can be, right? Eating kale and scooter, like... But have some adventure bike like BMW or some shit. Not any company has like those adventure bikes. It must be easy like going through wreckage like that anyway.
Yeah. I just wanted to check out the area and.
You have a YouTube channel or anything?
Yeah, I do. It's called John Hicks.
Oh shit, I know you.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah, where else do you ride?
Yeah.
Where else do you ride?
I mainly ride in the city, like in down. But it's also like not chill. Like look. You see that little burning ember right there, that little tree trunk that's burning? If there were powerful winds, that could go downrange and start a huge another fire and turn into one of these houses on fire. That's all it takes. It really is all it takes.
Hold up there. How does fire like continue? Is it like underground or something? Because how does it cross tarmac like that? I know it might sound stupid because I'm really confused about this. I always assume like somewhere like, trees and trees like somehow like just find a way to catch fire next. If it's like separated by tarmac, does it catch fire from the under, like roots and things?
This is really, I think, the best we're going to see out here in this area, though. And look at this, man. It looks like a plane crashed here. It smells like fireworks, too. This entire block incinerated. That guy left his car. That 2 cars burned to the ground. Basketball court back there. They had a swimming pool. Entire house leveled.
Look, man, I'm not gonna lie, like they are gonna rebuild this, and I hope they rebuild with something that doesn't catch on fire or something, like apply some kind of fire retardant on it, or just make a brick type houses, like don't use wood at all, because this is becoming a like regular problem now, right? You don't want next fire to happen and then your house burns down. I don't know, just use brick, make a brick house, why not?
Jesus. I can't describe to you what it's like to see this with my own 2 eyes right now. It is truly It is truly kind of haunting. And then on this side, luckily they were spared. All it takes is for the flames to jump across the street. One little ember with the wind. Another.
I get it, he's using like super wide frame just to capture everything, but he should have used more narrower one and just use his movement to capture it, because it would have felt more like close, like how he's seeing it. This kind of angle kind of like makes things smaller, right? I don't know how to explain that, but I know this. Like if you use too wide of a lens, right, things will have this kind of like a lesser extent to it. Like it won't look grandier than it is. Like if you saw a massive smoke in the distance, it won't look that massive because of this angle, right? That's why certain video games like GTA and things, like they use certain type of angle into their camera. Even if they make like 50-story building, it looks smaller in the game. Like what the fuck, that doesn't feel like 50-story.
Another structure fire actively burning right here. This guy's house is just burning. Does he know? Is he here?
Where is
that person here? This house is on fire. I would assume they know. That man. Trying their best to put it out. Look at this house on the left. This is the one that we saw was burning. It's done. It's completely toast. Still on fire. Just truly unbelievable. Man. The wildlife, man, that's one thing I really think about in these scenes, dude.
Oh my god, I didn't even thought about, yeah, what the fuck about wildlife, man? All the deers and things, like they don't know shit. How are they supposed to know where to run, how to run? Like, I guess animals have good senses to run out from danger, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Right, all the bird nest and thing, oh god.
So, in this direction, as you can see all that smoke, there's tons of active fire still. Like, it is like this place got bombed. That's what you would think with how much fire there is. Like, there's still so much burning.
Cars and everything, it looks like a war zone. It's like a scene from Ukraine or something. This is insane.
It's crazy. All right, we're gonna go this way. I see a big fire burning currently. I mean, everywhere you look, man. Look at this. Main thing you gotta worry about, gas lines. Still a little baby fire right there too. National Guard is on its way out here right now.
I've seen images of like firefighter hosing down an intense fire area. It's just like fire everywhere. It's like covered with fire. I see only one firefighter with a pipe, and everything around us is a fire, and he just like, his stream is barely visible because the fire is so intense. It's like at times like you must think like, what is that water going to do? Like there's so much fire that is like nothing. It's like a drop in a bucket, right? And I know that like planes and like dropping water and things, but yeah, sometimes it just becomes too much, right? Nature is so big, and when it catches fire, like nobody, even America, can prepare for it. Like the level of water it would require and all that.
Just devastation on every single block. Neighbors out here doing their best to protect what's left. This block really got hit hard. That house is gone. The smell here is insane. Still burning right there.
This is so fucked up because do police and every like emergency services check on the houses? Because I can't think of a scenario where a house elderly lives. People like, you know, check on the elderly every a week or two or something or whatever, or just lives by themselves, can't really move around the house that well and shit, like house catches on fire. How are people checking on like everybody? Like that would be really fucked up if house goes under fire and nobody can able to like run away or escape.
Car totally toast. This street got hit real hard, man. Dang, man. That's the most powerful thing we're gonna see today, man. That guy laid out, just gave up. Firefighters fighting this one right here. Probably trying to do their best to just do what they can. Let's be honest though, it's toast.
This is an insane scene. Seeing Corvettes and Mustangs and like costlier cars, costlier neighborhood, and getting taken down by nature like that. Just simple fire just spreading, and like everybody's like, oh, that's, yeah, this is the type of reminder like people like slap in the face of humans. Like, okay, doesn't matter how technology advanced you get, like you can't escape nature. And this is in LA. Like I said, that's the most ridiculous part to me. Like it's one of the richest thing on the planet, and like finding an answer to this is becoming really hard. Like I understand that, like, you know, it's not so easy to like control the fire, but I don't know, man. There must be some answer to this. This is becoming too frequent, right? LA and like California in general has like insane GDP numbers, right? They can invest some money into like some solution, right? Find engineers, scientists, try to find solution. I don't know. This is just fucked up. I think make brick houses, man. Like, why are you using wood houses at this point? Like, just use brick houses because you can't afford wood at this point.
Good Lord, man, I was not ready for this. Not ready for the things I was going to see today. Those are some powerful scenes just on that street alone. Everybody looks so completely defeated, man. That's the only way I can really describe it. Everyone looked completely defeated, sad, done. No really other way to put it. I don't see any news out here, man. I don't know.
See, the most fucked up thing about that is like people just assume LA and like this is rich area, so just celebrities, and people just don't care about celebrities, so they're not gonna look at this sympathetic way. But they don't know that maybe one celebrity among 1,000 people. They're not all celebrities, and a lot of them are like proper small businesses, hardworking people. They're not just all rich people or some shit like that. These are people who like work their ass off their whole life just to afford this house, and the house burns down. This is fucked up, man.
Jesus Christ. I'm speechless.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Evening Shabbat thing, face of
I feel the heat from that.
Around here?
What's that?
You live around here?
No.
Crazy, right?
I just did a full ride through the neighborhood. Every single street I went down, destruction.
It's like a war zone. It's like, it's surreal. You can't even explain it.
You really can't. I've never seen anything like it.
And it's a phenomenon.
It's pretty, you really can't explain it. That's the best way to put it.
Local bar. I used to drink right here.
Really?
Nacho.
Yeah.
My friend lived right down the street there. I hike, that's my hiking area. It's like all like a nightmare.
Okay, one thing I want to say, like LA people are surprisingly friendly, because people just approach and talk, like even that feels rarity nowadays, right? So that's a surprise. You'd think like because he's a YouTuber, but yeah, his camera's probably GoPro or something, you can barely detect it, so it's not probably because of that. So people are just friendly all around. Like I guess times like this they would be, right? I don't know. This is like surreal. Like I can't process it really, right? Shit like this happening here, I don't even know what I would think, right? Like just going down, down the road. Let alone worrying about my house. I'm not even imagining that. Just like sitting around. If my house was under threat, I don't even know what to do. Like what process? Like I don't know, man. This is just fucked up. Look at that thing just going up in flames. I hope insurance covers that, man. Because people have to, like, in LA, right, the level of regulations and shit, there are like, in order to rebuild things, that would take like a kidney or something. I hope insurance covers it, because otherwise these people are properly screwed.
Man, unbelievable.
Look, no firemen. That tree caught on fire and it put itself out. There's no firemen around. It's like they just have to let things burn. There's not enough manpower.
Yeah.
What is that coming up? What's that shiny? Is that the moon coming over the rim? What is that shiny thing?
Oh, that does look like the moon. Yeah. What's your name, man?
Art.
Art? I'm Hicks.
Hicks?
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Be safe, brother.
Ride safe.
Thank you. Could all smoke that way, too.
Why is the van so close? What you doing, man? What is that? Whose van is that? Okay, one thing I'm gonna say, like, everywhere I've seen him go, there are people with cameras and like multiple people just talking. I get it, like firemen are thin, but people are just filming. I don't know, grab a fucking bucket. I don't know, like anything you can do. Like there's every location like this, like at least 8, 9 people. I don't know, is a news crew or whatever. People are just like, I get it, you want to film this, but like help out. What the fuck? Finally, fire truck is here. I guess I don't know. I was mute. Yeah, even the fire trucks can't do shit because all the carbon dioxide cans and shit are just like empty. Water is empty. They have to go back and fill it up like while the building burns down. Like, damn.
All right, we're taking off. Fox 11 News right here. Whatever that is, it does not sound good. This is absolutely the most wild shit I've ever seen in my life. Without a doubt.
Oh, look at that smoke.
Still very windy out here.
That was a few years ago, whatever, like California fire smoke was so strong that it like covered, like, was it New York or something? I don't know. There was smog in day, like you can't see shit. And that's what, California all the way to New York? That is insane. Was it some Chicago or something? I'm pretty sure it was New York, right? And there was California fire smoke all the way from California. That's like an insane, like probably crossing 2-3 time zones like that. This shit is intense, man.
More burning. I mean, don't know what to say, folks. Absolute travesty. Burning everywhere you look. Everywhere you look, there's burning. This city has been leveled like it got bombed. It's the only way I can put it. Best decision I made today, wearing masks and my goggles. So much stuff in the air. Just look at that, man. Stuff burning everywhere.
Yeah, carbon monoxide and things. Yeah, this is not healthy. This shit is insane, right? Yeah, the health issues this would cause, like, yeah, a lot of buildings might have like a problematic things inside, like in LA, like there could be labs and things, some like certain explosive things inside. Like if people don't have enough time to take care of that, like that might fucking explode. Like I don't know if that happened or not. Like this was like a few days ago, but I don't know.
Everything's on fire. Everything. Cannot understate this. Everything is on fire.
The fire truck is like, the fuck am I, where, what? Like 3 things, 4 things. It's like too many things. It's like talking about getting overwhelmed. Look at the sun. That's sun, right? I'm pretty sure that's the sun. Like, holy shit.
Holy Mother of God, man. Holy Mother of God. Jeez. Let's take a second to just look.
This is daylight, by the way. Imagine night. Like midnight, like 12, 1. The movements are not that much, but you just like hear this like burning ember sounds and like shit is burning at night. You just see bright burning all around and everything else is pitch dark. Smoke in the sky, no stars, no moon. Oh my God. This is insanity.
This way, man. We're kind of out of the... There was a huge boom that just went off in the distance. Look at how far back the destruction goes. Another huge boom. Something is genuinely exploding in the distance, man. It's got to be gas related. That's why I see whenever I see the one of the gas lines, just get away from that.
Yeah, that is what I understand. Why is gas lines at risk like that? Like this, you can't close it off. Close it off. This area is under risk. Like people can be fine without gas temporarily. It's an emergency. Just close off the gas lines everywhere.
Down power lines, get away from that. It's another boom. You guys hearing the booms in the camera? Jeez, dude. I will never forget this for the rest of my life. I swear to God.
And also, like, there are too many cars. Like, I get it, some cars like concerned about their property or something, but it feels like people are just like driving to do their thing. It's like even in situations like this, people are driving left and right. If they were like driving just because of their place or something, I think there would be less cars than there are right now. I think there are a lot of cars on the road. Like even in situations like this, people are going from A to B, even if like, you know, they don't have any effective things in the area or something, right? They're just trying to go A to B even in scenarios like that.
This video today is going to be one of a video that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. I just can't believe the things I'm seeing out here, man. I just am in shock.
No, have you been up? How far up have you been?
I went up to Altadena, went that way, came back this way. I mean, the most shock.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think this video is like, okay, now it's over. Holy shit. I didn't see this coming. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would see something. I would see this fire in the distance. I would see some woods on fire or something. Maybe some places on fire. I did not see the whole fucking area being on fire and completely destroyed like it's a Ukraine or something after like Russian strike. I don't understand how this fire. I really need to go behind the science of this. I really need to read up a bit. Like, how is this working? But how is fire spreading in a way that is just like through tarmac to other places? Is it spreading underground through roots? Because I know it might sound stupid, but like, how does fire spread from here to here with a massive road in between? Is it spreading through like roots or something? I don't know. Or is it like embers basically going like flying through air and catching something? That implies like things are much easier flammable, right? You have to use like fire retardant or something from now on your new buildings and things. Or if anything, fuck it, just make it from brick or something. Try to make sure like things are as less as flammable as I can, because LA is clearly very easy to burn down. Right? You need to make sure from now on, like this should be the first concern of their municipal, whatever, like their people, basically, mayor and everybody's concern. Make sure everything stays fire retardant as it can. Make from bricks and things, uses things that doesn't catch on fire. I don't know. Man, it's just fucked up. British is still going on. Even today, it's still going on. I saw the news, like other countries are like joining in, trying to help with this situation. That's how fucked up it's gotten. Like American agencies not enough that other countries gonna join in now. That's how big this has gotten. That's an insane statement. Right, well, that was Disaster Zone from LA Wildfires by channel John Hicks. This is like, this video got like 6.6 million views in 3 days. Like, you know, like that's how fucked up this whole situation is, right? That's how much people are like, you know, trying to like understand the situation. News channels can cover like one angle and something. This guy just rode around the neighborhood. You know, things like this is best, right? Best to know what's happening rather than just like your conventional legacy style things where a guy with a mic and just front of camera. This is better, right? Take a GoPro, go through things. You can actually feel things. Right, Bill? I guess I'll see you next time.